Hi and welcome, I'm Rose Burnett from Mind, Body, Soul Balance, and this is your tarot reading for March 2018. Now, just a little bit of news before we get started. I am going to be doing another group distance Reiki energy healing session on March the 17th, which is a new moon, and it's going to be all about setting your intentions, helping you set your intentions and putting them out into the universe in terms of whatever it is you want to manifest, whether it's love, romance, abundance, success. And it's very easy to get involved. Basically, you just give your permission and allow the Reiki energy to come to you and yeah, be somewhere restful at the time to receive it. So if you want to get involved, I will leave the details for that in the description box below. And now just remember, this is a general reading. So if you would like a personal reading with me, attuned to your own energy and circumstances, I'm also going to leave the link for that in the description box below. And also, if you do get along to my website and subscribe to my blog, which is free, you get more great content like this, plus a lot of stuff around about mind, body, soul balance as well. And there's a competition running at the moment, so if you subscribe, you can go into the draw to win a personal reading with me, which is pretty awesome. So I will let you know that we're working with some crystals today, and there's quite a lot of incense wafting across. We can see a little bit of smoke. So we've got rose quartz we're working with, amethyst, moonstone, and citrine as well for abundance, and clear quartz for purification. So quite a few crystals working in the room to raise the vibration and the energy. All right, let's get started. All right, Capricorn, we're going to start with the Heart and Soul deck by Tony Carmine Salerno. And I'm going to pull you a couple of cards from this deck, and it's all about your... Oh, those two so want to come out. Your heart and soul energy can be about romance. Wow. You've got this one here, which just looks amazing. And you have this gorgeous one here with a boat that's sailing in the sun. Looks like the sunset, sunrise. Gorgeous. All right. Let's have a little look. All right. Okay, Capricorn, what it says is, it is not a matter of containing your emotions, rather the opposite is required. You must express your emotions in order to heal them. Say what you feel, be gentle, be truthful, and do not blame anyone in the process, especially yourself. All emotions can be transformed by love. A conscious desire to do so is all it takes. It's okay to feel the way you do. Wow. Tells me you've got some emotions rising at the moment, Capricorn, or something you're a little bit concerned about. And you've got this one here, which is this beautiful boat. And what it says is, are you feeling a little lost and confused, wondering which direction, if any, to take, and questioning what it is that you really want from life? Perhaps it's time to consult your inner child. You know, the one you've kept locked away for ages, the one who holds the essence of the real you. Is it time to listen to your heart? Wow, Capricorn. What have you got going on? I'm so intrigued by your reading and what's going to come out. Sounds like you need to get in touch with yourself. Yeah. All right. I'm going to pull you a couple of cards from the Life Purpose deck. So I know after what we've just read, I think it's quite apt. And it's about confirming that you're on the right path, or possible suggestions for getting on the right path. And if you've been worrying about money or finances or career, we're going to get some guidance for you. Okay. So first thing to be aware of is you've got the sensitivity card, and it's basically an indication that you're becoming more sensitive, particularly around your emotions and your energy. And often this happens when our divinity is rising, right? Our connection to nature and spirit and the universe. And it's about being aware of that sensitivity, taking time out for rest, taking time out to have some space from other people, right? And watching the energies of people around you. Try to absorb positive energies. And if there's people being in your space that are negative, move away from them. Move away from them. Don't let them in your circle. You've got to protect your soul light, right? You've got to protect your soul light, your inner child. All right, what else do you need to know, Capricorn? In March 2018. Here we go. Oh, 3 want to come out. Ah, beautiful. All right, so if you've been worrying, you've got this confirmation that you are on the right path. Keep doing what you're doing because it's working. Love that card. Yeah, all right. So you've got the energy healing card, which is saying that energy healing is an important part of your life path, life purpose. And it can also be that you need to engage in some energy healing for yourself, but you have the spiritual ability and capacity to be an energy healer if that is something that you've been thinking about doing. You've also got the school card, which is saying that the answer you seek lies in going back to school. So if you've been considering, I don't know, upskilling or changing careers or finding a different path to go, you're fully supported at this time. All right, I'm going to pull you one more. And as always, trust your own inner guidance and your own heart's desires, right? And love to hear your feedback below, your comments. And gorgeous, you've got the protection card. So you are divinely protected at this time whilst you change career. Okay? Whatever you're doing at the moment, you're divinely protected. All right, I'm going to pull you a couple of cards from the Goddess Guidance deck. And these will give some overarching guidance in terms of energies. All right, what does Capricorn need to know? There we go. Absolutely. You've got AIM, which is leap of faith, and it's all about, you've already had this message about connecting to your inner child. This is all about following your heart's desires, being daring, taking a risk, following your dreams. You've also got to put them into action, right? Okay. So not only have you got the sensitivity card, you've got Maeve about cycles and rhythms. So it's about honoring your body, listening to your energy levels. So, if you're feeling overwhelmed, if you're feeling tired for any reason, just take the time out to rest and meditate. Just be aware of what your energy levels are like, Capricorn, in March, and allow yourself that time. Under sensitivity, you have nematoma, sacred space, and it's about creating a sacred space if you don't already have one in your home with crystals and candles, and meditating, talking to spirit and seeking guidance from spirit and the divine. It's also, if there is a place in nature in terms that you are, you have a great connection with, particularly if it allows you to let go of any emotions and talk to spirit and nature, get out there and connect. I have one of those places, and the minute I get there, it's so beautiful. Okay. Under you're on the right path, you have Damara about guiding children. So you have the skills and ability to guide and help children, particularly in healing as well. Now, this might be a vocation, but it can also be about guiding your own children because, it's all about modeling what they see, isn't it? Hey, learning. Don't be afraid to be vulnerable with your own children. Often, sometimes as adults and parents, right, we bottle everything up trying to protect our kids. And often they get to see the real world and get to become much stronger by seeing your own vulnerabilities. All right, under energy healing, you also have Isis, past life. And whatever you're going through at the moment, it's an indication that past life memories are affecting your present. And this can be karmic stuff that either stuff that you're worrying about from the past or going, recycling through. Let it go. Just let it go, Capricorn. It's in the past, right? And if you feel you've got some repetitive negative thought patterns going over and over in your head, this is the message I'm getting. It's about time to pull yourself up on those and recognize when they're happening in your present and going, oh, there's that old story again, right? That story. Name it. Give it a funny name. Give it a funny name and go, you know what? I'm not listening to you today. I am not listening to you today. You can keep going. You can just go that way, right? I'm not listening to you today. And replace it with another thought, okay? I use affirmations. I used to say one to myself all the time, right? Because I used to worry and recycle through scarcity consciousness, right? It's one of my big things. It's one of my challenges. I'm getting so much better at it though, right? And it came from the past. It came from karmic stuff from my family way back to when I was 5. Started when I was 5. We were impacted and imprinted by the scarcity consciousness, right? So if you've got something that's happening in your past life, from past life, sometimes it takes a little while to dig down. And often I'll share a story with you, right? Because I'm a transformational coach as well, NLP practitioner. When this stuff from past life comes up, it's about doing a bit of timeline therapy, and you can just do this yourself, right? Go back to the very first time you had that thought, and you need to do it in a place of quietness, right? And sometimes it might take you a couple of days because you'll go, oh, I think it was that memory, right? Well, I've had it gone like a year before gone, oh, that's where that memory came from. It was when I was 10. And then like the next year I'll go, actually, you know what? It was when I was 5. It was when I was 5. There would have been a trigger. And you'll have the same thing. And it's about just spending that quiet time going, where did this first thought come from? And then you'll realize and you'll get that aha moment and you will know who in your family you got this from, right? It's not yours to carry. Never was. You came into this world as this beautiful, pure light source energy, right? And the karmic stuff is not yours to carry. It's the values and opinions of others and the way their own behaviors, right? Not you, not your inner child. So it's time to let it go. Time to let it go. All right. What else does Capricorn need to know? Oh, you've got 2 here. Okay, so you've got Aphrodite, which is all about your inner goddess, and this is about releasing your goddess within, and that can be for guys and girls, and it's really about self-care, anything that lights you up in terms of, I don't know, just having some fun, appreciating who you are, appreciating your own divinity, connecting back to your inner child. And you also have Sekhmet, which is all about being strong, and it's basically saying that you're stronger than you think you are. You can cope with anything, Capricorn, and it's right under the protection card, right? Right under that. Okay, I'm going to pull you some cards from one of my favourite decks, which is the crystal reading cards, and it often gives guidance around things that are holding us back, things from the past that we might need to let go of, things that you're currently facing at the moment and holding on to that you might need to let go of to move forward. Yeah. Malachite, first card up you've got is healing. You need to do a bit more heart healing. Heart healing, inner child healing, stuff from your past, okay? Clear message. I don't know if it's a lot or a little, but you need to do some work. Not only have you got the strength card, you've got tiger's eye, you've got courage. And it's sitting under the card that you also got for feeling a little lost and confused, right? And trying to figure out what it is that you want in life. And yeah, it's about listening to your heart. I think the message I'm getting, Capricorn, is you've been pushing down your heart's desires for so long because of other people around you is the message I'm getting, right? Other people around you. And it's time to step into your own courage, express what it is that you want, whether it's just internally to yourself, just accepting it, realizing it, knowing it, and knowing your own truth. And having the courage to go follow it, right? Under sensitivity, under nematoma, sacred space, you also have this beautiful one for emerald, which is compassion. And it's not only compassion for others, because sometimes when you're going through a period of change and transformation, people around you can kind of act out a bit, right? But it's their own fears surfacing. The overarching message I get here for you is not only that, right? It's also compassion for yourself, right? Let go of the decisions that you've made in the past that haven't quite worked out, that have disappointed you, right? Whether that's people, situations, events, careers, let it go. It's also being forgiving towards yourself, forgiving towards others, but mostly yourself is the message I'm getting. Appreciate who you are because you're awesome, right? Self-love, come back to that place of self-love. So many messages here in terms of taking some quiet time out. You've got deep side Mother Earth. Not only does this mean that you've got a very strong connection to Mother Earth, but Mother Earth is going to be so important for you in terms of releasing what you need to release, get your feet on the ground, right? Whether it's out in nature, get near water, whether it's the bush, to release. That's the message I'm getting. I don't care if you're out there by yourself and you have a cry, right? Just get it out. Get it out. Yeah, and when you do that, right? You've also under energy healing, if you're thinking about doing energy healing as a career, right? And the past life stuff, when you let that go, you get ultimate, you get success. And success can be on any level, right? It can be relationships, it can be career, it can be business, right? Maybe success in the fact that you've let the old stuff go and you're moving forward fresh and anew. All right. Oh, this one wants to come out. Yeah. So you've not only got past life affecting, you've got petrified wood, which is your ancestors. So there's a clear message here that there's some karmic stuff that you need to let go of that's not yours to carry, and this can definitely be in terms of relationships. So if your relationships keep tripping you up, right, it can be this stuff. It can be this stuff you've witnessed. The ancestor card can also mean that your ancestors are supporting you at this time, which is kind of nice. All right, I'll pull you one more from this deck. So you've also got fluorite learning, right? There's something you need to learn, and I'm getting the impression this is not about going back to school, right? There are lessons in the challenges that you have been going through that you've not recognized yet. You need to delve into those, because when you delve into those and you get those aha moments of the stuff you need to release and the things you need to learn about yourself and take responsibility for and change to go forward, that's going to lead you to success, right? And often we can blame other people for our situations, right? We're all in there together. We're all making decisions, right? You're making decisions for yourself, whether it's relationships, careers, whatever it is. Do you know what I mean? Places and situations that you put yourself in. You're not a victim. You've made those decisions, right? Sometimes the biggest life learning lesson is like taking responsibility for self and going, I did that. Yeah, I did make that decision. Or I allowed it. I allowed a certain behavior to continue. Or I didn't have enough self-love for me to, I don't know, get out of a relationship or choose the right partner for myself, or step into a career path that I really wanted, yeah? So yeah, there's some life lessons you need to learn, Capricorn, to move forward. And you're going to feel awesome at the end of that. You are going to have so many aha moments. All right, I haven't told you yet, but I've been pulling these cards for you. I'm just going to pull them out. I'm using the Angel Tarot deck, right? It's going to give you some specific guidance around what's affecting you right now in the present and the near future. Okay. All right. So you've got the Wheel of Fortune, basically, Archangel Michael, which is a major arcana card, and it's basically saying that you've got a time of positive change coming, right? So if your flow's been stuck, it's going to move forward. It's sitting under the healing card. So when you let go of that, right, everything's going to move forward in a positive way, and it does say fortune's on your side. Wow, yes. You've also got Archangel Azrael, release and let go. You're coming to the end of a very difficult phase or situation. It's time to move on, and it's sitting right under courage. Have the courage to move on from it. Yeah. And yeah. So this might be the present, right? This might be how you're feeling right now. Two of air. It's up to you. I don't know. You can let me know in the comments below. Basically feeling like you're procrastinating, you're unwilling to make a decision, right? There's a stalemate, or you're pretending that there's nothing wrong, and there is. And above that, you have compassion. Be compassionate with yourself. Just acknowledge it, right? If there is a problem. Speak up about what you want is the other message I'm getting. Okay. Yeah. All right. So you've got the Queen of Water. And you've got this beautiful angel here, and she's surrounded by dolphins and killer whales. And it's basically saying that your relationships are going to deepen to a new level. And take care of yourself. Take care of yourself and the people who are most important to you. He's sitting under the guiding children card, so I'm not sure if it's to do with your children. Amazing. Okay. So underneath success, right, you just pulled the Magician card, Archangel Raziel, which basically says you have all the resources, you have everything within you to be a success, right? You have the ability to manifest whatever it is you want to manifest. Life from this point is going to be magical, Capricorn, if you let go of that crap you've been holding on to. Excuse my language, just let it go. All right. Wow. We got two Archangel Michael cards. You've just pulled your second one. So you've got a lot of guidance here from the archangels. You've got the Emperor, which is all about structure and logic, and yeah, and discipline. So often when you want to have success, it's about what are your next steps? What are your next steps? And you've been slacking off. Stop slacking off. You need to take some action. All right. Wow. God, this gets me. This gets me at a heart space, right? I know when I was going through some really hard times, right, this card would constantly come up and I'd go, damn it, am I not through it yet? I thought I would get through it, right? And you got the Three of Air, and you can see that there's two older horses here with a foal, and it's just in the most beautiful embrace, comforting embrace, right? And it's just saying a time of great sadness. You're going through a time of great sadness. It's time to heal. It's time to forgive yourself and others. And it's sitting under the learning card, which is all about the life lessons, yeah? Just be gentle with yourself, Capricorn. All right. Now, this one I'm most excited about because I'll tell you the story about this card. I've told every other sign, so I'm going to tell you as well, right? So I picked up this deck, and it's a Rumi Oracle deck, and I saw it a couple of weeks ago, but I couldn't get it at the time, right? So last week I drove a long way. I drove a long way to go, please let it be there. Please let it be there. It was the only one there when I went there. And it was. And how I pick my cards, right? And yours has come out already. Oh, hang on. No, we'll do that again. It's too soon. How I pick my cards is I'm usually drawn to them. I usually get total goosebumps, right? And I knew that this was such a special deck. I just knew. And I got home and I did a reading for myself, and I literally just cried and cried because it was the most beautiful messages, and it was exactly what I needed to hear. All right, Capricorn. What is it that you need to know in March 2018 going forward? Here we go. Here we go. Wow. Okay. You've got this one here, and it's the Sacred Phoenix Heart. Now, bear with me, okay? It is quite a long message, but it's so worth listening to. And it has a little activity at the end to imbue the ritual of the sacredness of it, of this card. And if you don't know who Rumi is, he does a lot of beautiful inspirational sayings. And this deck is by Alana Fairchild. All right. It looks amazing. All right, you ready? So what it says about the Sacred Phoenix Heart, Capricorn, is under the cover of blood, love veils many rose gardens in total faith. Love tenderly guides every lover into the garden of the heart. Reason says the world is limited in 6 directions. There is no way out. Love says there is a way. And I have travelled it many times. Rumi. The rest of it, what it says is, how I adore your defiant, rebellious heart. It knows that what for the mind is an end, is for the heart simply another match to ignite its sacred flames. It eats of love until it is filled, and then it becomes hungry again and eats them all, and again and again. It eats of love until it is so full, it must simply explode into a sacred fire of passion. It bursts incapable of sustaining old consciousness in the expanse of blessings unlimited, lavished upon it through the great beloved's affection. It would be like attempting to fit an ocean in a teacup. So it does not. It bursts forth like a dying star into a spectacular radiance, only to be reborn again, new and hungry for the next feeding frenzy in love's great banquet. How I adore your defiant, spectacular heart. Love guides us through travails that seem improbable, if not impossible. It does not shy away from any challenge, from any cause. It cannot. It is just love's way. Love says to us, there is always another way. You are receiving this guidance now. Perhaps you are scratching your head quizzically or in the deepest despair because you appear to have met a dead end. A frowning no, a dismissive laugh upon your quest to bring love alive. So then, do you choose to believe in love, or in the death of thoughts of your heart faces? Your heart shall truly rally. I choose death because that is the portal to new life. And it is so wise, you see, but you must be brave. To be burned in love, by love, for love will involve endurance of pain. But it will also place it in its context. It is the shorter pain that is not compounded by erroneous thinking. That pain comes and goes quite quickly when you realize that love is simply playfully smacking your wrist and saying, "Not that way, beloved. There are great pitfalls on that path. Come, take this one, where there shall be wine and dancing." So you are guided to accept the closed doors, the death, the pain, and to let it become tinder for your fire. Cry whatever tears need to be cried so your tinder can be dry and ready to create the sparks your heart needs. The sacred phoenix ready to die into life within you is hungry for the fire. Let it feast so it can fulfill its potential, its divine destiny, and become born again in new form, more divinely aligned and alive than before. This oracle comes with a message for you. You may feel as though you've been wandering in a desert for many years with no oasis in sight. You might have been through darkness, through trials, endured confusion and uncertainty as you sought for your truth, sought divine revelation, and sought your purpose to confirm your plans. Seek no more. The answers are now given. All will very soon be. And the life, the passion, and the purpose will all come to you in clarity. Does life need to be grasped for? It is bestowed according to grace and destiny. It need not be sought so much as received. The spiritual destiny that calls your soul, even whilst you may feel your bodily ears are deaf to the call, makes your heart leap. It is though hearing the beloved's voice and stirring an ancient memory of love, of so powerful moves you, even without you necessarily understanding how or why. So let the life come to you. Be prepared to let the old version of your life pass away into the new life now being born. What does this mean? It means letting go of your striving, your opinions, your doubts, your despair, and your fears. Life wants to happen through you, blazing angels. You don't have to do much other than get out of your own way. Love is your nature, let it flourish, and life shall unfold accordingly. This oracle brings a particular message regarding divine timing, that oh so significant factor in our dreams coming to life. Your time is fast approaching. It may even be now. It may seem least likely to you. There may be great darkness or confusion, and yet the unveiling of the new dawn is closest to the deepest darkness of night. Do not turn back. Do not turn back or away from your progress. Your very next step shall be upon hallowed ground, rendering golden by the rays of the rising sun. Wow. Wow, Capricorn, so much about letting go, and moving forward. All right. There's a sacred honoring ritual here at the end, and you can get involved or not. You can just listen, okay? And it says, place your hands on your heart and say, this sacred phoenix heart is blessed. Through every loss, every grief and sadness, every morning, this heart grows strong, ready to ignite into new life, into the dance that is not the funeral procession, but the rite of spring. This heart is ready to leap with a new life, to be infused with the joy of innocence and the passion of deepest devotion. How I trust my heart to lead me, guided by my inner voice of love. Through all that I could possibly be, I am safe. This heart knows the way, and I follow it faithfully now, into the light of a new day, through sacred grace. So be it. Beautiful, Capricorn. Definitely some healing to be done, Healing, release, come back to you, come back to you. All right. If this resonated with you, if you liked it, please like, share, subscribe to my channel and comment below. Don't forget, I've got the group distance energy Reiki healing session happening on March the 17th. Go over to check out my website for the details on that and how to get involved. And for now, Capricorn, much love, much light. Namaste.